Sales dashboard for an automotive company, and in the year 2022 between the countries Ghana and Tanzania. Now, the goals of this analysis are to compare revenue generated by country, that's between Tanzania and Ghana, to compare revenue and profit by the car brands, to identify the three top selling cars, to visualize revenue and sales by city and dealership. This is an interactive dashboard which helps to explore the data and create a deeper insight of the analysis of the data. Now, to make this even more interactive, here it is. Now, I leveraged AI to create a smart summary. I use the narrative vision to create a clear summary of key findings in this analysis. Now, to even go deeper, now we can make a selection across the months in the year 2022, and we can decide to also make a selection between the countries. And when a selection is made within the countries, the data, the analysis reveals insights specifically for the country being selected. Now, to even go deeper in the interaction of this dashboard, a selection can be made across the cities within each of these countries. For instance, a selection is made on Arusha in Tanzania, and I like this to give see the revenue that was generated just in Arusha. Now, from this tooltip, it is seen in this tooltip that the Arusha generated over 2 million, that's 22.11% of 67.42% of revenue generated by Tanzania. And also we can see the brands. These are the brands that were sold in Arusha. These are also the top best-selling models that were sold in Arusha. Also, this narrative, it changes. It changes in accordance with whatever selection that is being made, whether across the city or across the countries or across the dates. Now, to leverage AI even greater, I decided to use key influencer. I decided to use a key influencer which will help to analyze the profits made by the company, by the automotive company. It will using some variables like brand, engine size, fuel, model, and segment to explain the profits. Now, this helps Power BI to make relationships and correlations within the variables that help to explain the profit. For instance, here, Power BI is indicating or is revealing that what influences profit to decrease depends on these variables. That's the fuel is petrol, segment is hatchback, brand is Rwanda, model is I-20, model is Polo, brand is Volkswagen, and the likes. Now, this now shows in this chart, and it explains what I'm saying, that profit is more likely to decrease when fuel is petrol than otherwise on average. Now, this is making the managers and stakeholders understand that diesels should be prioritized. That's diesel cars should be prioritized because this is what generates more profit for the company. I mean, yeah, and then petrol should be avoided because when fuel is petrol, there is a decrease. There's a decrease of the profit of 6.67K dollars on average. Now, a selection can also be made across the dates. Selection can also be made across the dates, and these adjust to show the insight reviewed. Also, selection can be made across the country to show insights specifically for each country being selected. Now, Power BI even went further to review top segments, and these top segments it shows three segments and then rank them by average of profit and population size. So, when each segment is selected, it reviews how this now the purpose of this segment is for Power BI to cluster data and review how this data being clustered affects the profits, be it low or high. Now, Power BI is explaining that when profit is more likely to be low when brand is not Nissan, brand is not Volkswagen, and engine size is less than or equal to 1.2. Now, this also reveals the percentage of these data points in the overall data. Now, we can also see that these segments are segments to be avoided. That across the three segments, these are segments to be avoided in order to drive sales, which ultimately drives revenue. Now, the essence of this interactive features of the dashboard allow for selection across different time periods and also across the countries. It's providing the managers and stakeholders with the opportunity to delve deeper into the data and uncover additional insights. So this way, the managers or stakeholders can identify and compare trends, patterns, and performance metrics, allowing them make informed decision effectively and effectively optimize sales strategies and drive business growth. So this is it. When it is increased, it is refreshed, and the insights are being revealed.